another cooking video. And today we'll be making Cajun fried shrimp po' boys. Can't wait to show you this recipe. This is always a family favorite around my household. So let me show you some of the ingredients we'll be using today. First off, we have 2 pounds of raw shrimp that I have in ice water right now, thawing. We also have red onion, 2 Roma tomatoes. We have our fish fry batter that we'll coat these shrimp in. We have lettuce, pickles, tartar sauce, and can't have a po' boy without French bread. So we have French bread that we will toast in the oven, get it with that butter on there, and get this bread real nice, toasted and crispy. Pulls those po' boys all together. So I want to thank you as always for joining me. We'll take you down to the cutting board, show you how we're going to make the perfect po' boys. And as always, let's get cooking.
Okay, YouTube, let's clean and batter the shrimp. So what you see me doing now is actually cleaning the shrimp. I'm taking the shell and the tails off. So after that, the next step of the process will be battering the shrimp. So I'll continue that. We're going to pour in the Cajun batter now. Then I'll rinse the shrimp under the water so the shrimp sticks well to the batter. Next thing you'll see is us heading to the fryer. Let's get these shrimp cooking. Okay, YouTube, let's fry some shrimp. So what you see is my fryer where I'm actually now dropping in the battered shrimp. I have 1 gallon of vegetable oil in the fryer. So all we're going to do now is submerge the shrimp into the fish fry oil, let it cook for 3 minutes, and after that we'll do the exact same thing to the second batch of shrimp. So after we finish this one, I'll let you see how it looks, and we'll do the same to batch number 2. Okay, YouTube, the first batch is done. So what I've done is I've added some paper towels to a mixing bowl, and now I'm shaking off the excess oil from this shrimp. So I want you to check out how nice and golden brown these shrimp are. Now what we're going to do is the exact same thing to the second batch, and then we'll be ready to start building our perfect po' boy. Stay tuned. Okay, YouTube, it's time to fry batch number 2. So I'm doing the same thing. We've been coating the shrimp. Now we're dropping them into the fryer. Again, they'll cook for about 3 minutes. Now they are coming out. We're shaking off the excess oil and adding them to the mixing bowl. Now check out how awesome and beautifully golden brown these shrimp are. These things are going to be amazingly well on the perfect po' boy. Alright, so now we'll head to the cutting board and I'll let you see how we build these po' boys. Okay, YouTube, let's prep the French bread. So what I'm doing is cutting the French bread down the center, and then what we're going to do is add pats of butter. So I'm just cutting little squares of butter and sporadically placing them throughout the loaf. So I'm going to do that on both sides. And in the meantime, I have my oven preheating. I have it on broil. So it's going to take about 5 minutes for the bread to brown the way I want it to do, and to get that crispy consistency that's going to make this po' boy awesome. Stay tuned. Next up, we will be cutting up some veggies. Okay, YouTube, it's time to cut some veggies. So what I'm cutting now is red onion and also Roma tomatoes. So in the meantime, our bread is getting to the crisp consistency that we want, and the next thing you'll see is us starting to build these perfect po' boys. Okay, YouTube, it's time to build the shrimp po' boy. So as you can see, I'm adding Miracle Whip. You could add mayo, your choice, to both sides of the French bread. So the next thing I'm going to do is add lettuce. So a nice generous portion of lettuce. And what we're doing next is we're going to add the red onion. So we're building this thing. Here comes the tomatoes, then pickles. Okay, now it's time to pile on the star of the show, and those are the golden Cajun shrimp. So I'm going heavy with the shrimp, and last but not least, I'm going to hit it with tartar sauce. So that's it. Now we close it up, cut it in 4 pieces because I got 4 people that's going to enjoy this evening, and we'll check out our finished product next. Okay, YouTube, let's check out our finished product. These are going to be some awesome shrimp po' boys for the family to enjoy this evening. I want to thank you for joining me as always, and if you like what you see, please subscribe to my channel. And remember, at D-Ski Grills, grilling isn't a pastime, it's a passion. You enjoy the rest of your day, YouTube.